What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Eric Johnson back with y'all once again with the UGA Auburn post-game analysis. Just gonna give y'all my thoughts of the game. Georgia played ape shit crazy on both sides of the field, offense and defense. Auburn, you came, you fought, and you lost. Take this L like a man. Doodoo Nicks, Dicks, Bo Nicks, Dicks, Nicks, Dick Nicks, whatever your name is. You couldn't do nothing against my Georgia Bulldogs. We came, whooped that ass, send your ass back to Alabama, where you can have sex with your incest cousins and all that shit. And your daddy can tell you about how he won 9 games for Auburn back in 1988, 1978, 1954, 55, whatever. You lost. Gus Malzahn doesn't deserve $7 million fucking dollars a year. He is straight doo-doo. He hasn't done nothing since Cam Newton. And he wasn't even a quarterback that he got out of high school. Yeah, let me just give y'all my stats. Let me find my notes. Oh yeah, shouts out to Uncle Lou too. Man, he do these videos perfect for us UGA fans and us college football fans. Trying to find my other notes and shit in here. Just got back home, was watching it over at the grandparents' house. As y'all can see in some of my videos, I had to look at the game in my grandma's living room and shit. My nieces and nephews over there acting them up, going crazy. You can hear my grandma in some of the videos just, just showing her personality. But yeah, if you be around her enough, you'll get used to her. She's a funny individual and shit. Let's start on offense. Player of the game, I'm giving it to Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett really showed up and proved that he can start for the University of Georgia. He was doing his thing, 17 out of 28 passes, 240 yards, 1 touchdown. Running game, Zamir White Zeus, a grown-ass man. He's a grown man. A grown man. Auburn defense couldn't do a damn thing to stop him. 19 carries, 88 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. James Cook was doing this thing too. 5 carries, 41 yards. He left the game with a hand injury after he stiff throwing the shit out of one of those Auburn players. He got up a little sluggish, so he just went on the sideline. The commentators was talking about it. Whoever the fuck they had up there doing commentary. He had 8.2 yards to carry. K. Milton, 6 carries, 29 yards. D. Edwards, 7 carries, 27 yards. It goes to show you that Georgia has elite running backs. They might not all be 5 stars, but they can give their adjustments by putting different players on that offense, in the running back position, in different areas to keep the defense guessing. Yeah, good showing for the running backs. Zamir White Zeus, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Mr. Jackson, K. Jackson. Breakout game for him. He might get player of the game. I'm either going with him or Stetson Bennett. But I'll probably go with Stetson Bennett. But I'll give him a runner-up at the player of the game on offense. I'm going to get to both of them, Stetson Bennett and him. 9 catches for 147 yards. George Pickens, a quiet night for him. He only had 2 catches for 26 yards. But he had a touchdown, though. So I'll give him that. Him and Jackson, I can see them as a two-headed snake, two-headed monster on that offense. I like to see some of these other wide receivers get some love, get some catches, get some balls thrown to him. Pause. Matt Landers, he don't need to be out there. I don't want him playing in no way, shape, or form on that offense as a wide receiver. You had enough time to prove that you can beat somebody at Georgia, and you haven't proven it. I don't know why Kirby Smart have you out there, sir. You need to sit on the sidelines and let the professionals play. Kicking. Kicker was good. He did miss a field goal, though. He was 2 out of 3. 66% completion. He had 9 points. Gave us 9 points. Defense played out his mind. Ojulari putting pressure on Doodoo Nicks, Bo Nicks, Shit Nicks, Turd Nicks, Knicks, Dicks, Knicks, etc., etc. He couldn't do nothing. On certain plays, we had to wrap up a little bit more to get the quarterback down. He's a little slippery motherfucker. Arburn couldn't run the ball. Arburn couldn't do nothing. The star wide receiver, Williams, he didn't do nothing in the game. He's a good player, but that Georgia defense was just too much for them tonight. Auburn defense couldn't do nothing. They only scored 6 measly ass points, 2 field goals, no touchdowns for Doodoo Knicks. He had 21 out of 41 pass attempts, only completing 50% of his passes. No touchdowns. I forgot to even look at their stats. Who cares about their stats? It's about Georgia stats, baby. Yeah. Moving on to the next one. Tennessee Voltards. Jared Guantanamo Bay, whatever your name is, get ready for next week because we coming after that ass. We coming for you. You're going to be on your back like Eli Manning. Georgia's going to bring the pain. You're playing at home. The plan that's at home. So you already know what it's going to be. Crowd going to be rocking. The crowd was there. Crowd wasn't jam-packed due to COVID-19, but the crowd showed up for the first home game of the college football season. Offense looked way better than last week. Last week was a slap in the wrist. If they would have lost that game, it would have been fucking terrible. Offense did really good, man. Offensive line did way better than they did last week. They actually showed up, got their heads out their asses, and came to play some football. They was doing their thing, protecting Stetson Bennett. His third down conversions was really good, man. He was making plays count, stretching plays out, just getting the ball to the people who can make plays and stuff. So, oh yeah, on one third and long play, the kid Jackson, they couldn't wrap him up. Auburn needs to do something about that tackling on defense because he was slipping. I don't know if he had oil on him, WD-40. He was just slipping off of him like the grease up death guy off Family Guy. The shit was crazy. It was funny too though, but yeah, this is a very good game, very good victory for my Georgia Bulldogs. Sorry, Auburn, you came, you won in some way, shape, or form. You tried to win, but I mean, you got 6 points. I wasn't expecting Georgia offense to do that. I thought this was gonna be a close game. I wasn't expecting this, you know. Complete shocker. Mind fucking blown. Waiting for Uncle Lou to do his post-game reaction. Yeah, just getting ready for next week. I'll be back over to grandparents' house and we'll be looking at the game then. You know, but until then, Auburn, this is all I got to say to you. Thought you was gonna do something, that's my son. You couldn't do nothing up against my Georgia Bulldogs. Fuck that shit you talking. $7 million? You gonna need to give him $20 million to beat my Georgia Bulldogs. Dogs on top. Yeah, I had to play some crime mob, you know. I like listening to some music, get crunk, get hyped before the game, you know, get those jitters out of my system and shit. But yeah, I'm going to end the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell me the biggest upsets in the college football world. Tell me what could those Auburn turns do to win the game. How could the outcome change for these doodoo birds? Yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Voltards, get ready. We coming for that ass, Mr. Postman. Next week, Jared Guantanamo Bay. Your ass is mine.